Hey, what's up, people? Welcome to another episode of this photography slash video slash short films slash whatever you want to call. Yeah, welcome. Anyways, thank you for a few of the people that have been liking this thing. It means a lot, even though it sounds ridiculous because I don't have that many subscribers. But hey, we start at some point somewhere in life. Anyways, today, as I commented last week, we're gonna continue to check some of the photos I do, just because maybe you are interested in either get the camera, know the film, or just because you like the photos I take, and I again highly appreciate. Anyways, this is the camera that I'm been using lately. I used to have more cameras. I had the Olympus OM10, Ultra Highmatic AF2, I think. But I stick to this one just because it doesn't have a meter, push me to know my rules of photography better, so you know that translate or can pass to my digital cameras. Anyway, as I mentioned, I went to La Jolla and we're gonna check some of the pictures. Let's jump in right now. First picture in the park. Again, if you're in La Jolla in San Diego, it's a really nice place to go. Even though, in my experience, there's just a few things to see, and then that's it. But for this occasion, we went to this park, where is the famous Doctor's Use tree or whatever I think it's called, which is just a tree. Didn't excite me that much. But then is the shore in the cove, which is where all the seagulls and seals are there. So it's an interesting place to go, especially if you like street photography. There's a lot of people in there. Anyways, this first picture, on the left side is my family, my wife, my kid, but you know, there were the people in the middle throwing food to the seagulls. There's a lot of action going on. That's the reason I like to take the picture. This is what I'm telling you. This is the what's it called? This is the La Jolla Cove, and it's pretty cool if you want to see like waves crashing. You know, it's really dynamic and a lot going on. I shoot black and white. I wish I have more color, but hey, that's what I have at the point. By the way, the film that was used in this particular shot it's called Ultrafine Extreme 400. You can buy it on Amazon. It's kind of like sort of a cheap. I buy a package of 40 rolls, and that cost me around 30 bucks. So, you know, make the count. I'm not that great at math. That's the reason I take pictures for video. By the way, doesn't mean that if somebody knows math, can dedicate to this. Whatever. Let's jump to the next one. Again, a lot of people, a lot of friends. It's pretty great to see these people and the dynamics. And so it was a fast nap for sure. But, you know, it's just, I like to sometimes capture the dynamic of people there, especially people you don't know. And by the way, in this specific place, it's a lot of tourists, so you're gonna see a lot of different type of people. My wife, my kid, checking the seals. I like, you know, playing a little bit with the depth of field and focusing on them. This one probably is one of my favorites, sort of, and then I kind of don't like it that much. But it has a little bit of reflection of a building on the top, and then, you know, seeing all these people in line through the frame. I think the reason I don't like it that much is because it's that post in the middle, so it kind of cuts sort of, you know, the harmony of seeing all the windows, and then it's kind of there. But well, what you gonna do? Oh, sorry. Let's see. Photo of my kid, pretty nice. He was smiling. Thing was perfect shot. The funny thing with my kid is normally he kind of make a silly smile all the time, so his face looks kind of weird. But yeah, it was pretty great to see my kid playing with the tree. This is it. More wave crashing. I think I overexposed a little bit, so well, what I'm gonna do, I did it already. But it was nice to see the seal, you know, was doing his thing with the seagulls. It was great. Not my favorite. I think I like this one more. Some more contrast, so you can see the waves crashing, the water coming in, Again, seagulls and seals make it more interesting. But I should have checked the horizon line a little bit more. This one I like it too. This is a big path the people walk by, and everybody obviously is just checking the seagulls and all their majestic, look towards them. But I tried to make like a little line to the end where all the people start stacking up. Self-portrait, my wife sneaking a little bit, but I saw these interesting windows. It's the same place you see the other picture where it's the frames and all this stuff. So yeah, it was great. These trees are really interesting. It's right by the beach. I think I never see trees like this. Sorry, maybe a small group of people, but yeah, I never see them. But they do really cool shapes with the branches, and as you can see, the contrast is noticeable because the leaves are way black than the tree and the branches. This is a cool hotel. At least I like it. It reminds me of some Hollywood movies. Apparently, it's been there for a while, and it's weird, or at least it's not as common to see hotels. They keep the structure for a while. Normally they turn them down or they remodel them or something. But these are cool. I really like them. It gives me a LA vibe for some reason. Some abandoned house. I don't like that much the photo just because it really looks like a snap, but it's not much I can do with. Especially you can't trespass. At first I thought like, oh, I can get closer or do something more interesting, but it's what it is. So I try to compose it better, but the trees in the middle so you can't see that much. Not the greatest. A little bit of Candid street photography. This guy was super interested on the seals. I was kind of close to this guy. Nice seagull. Playing depth of field. It was a lonely seagull, by the way. That's the thing that caught my attention. All the other seagulls were in big groups and stuff, but this one was alone. Same one, I tried to go horizontal. Another seagull in the park, nothing crazy about it. Don't like the photo, to be honest. This is kind of cool. I try to get closer. Normally, some people was, be in a distance and take pictures far away, but because I have a fixed lens on the Zorki camera, that sort of pushed me to get closer to the photo. And it's a good exercise to do, Yeah, what's at some point that I just hold back because one of the seals start coming close and look angry. So just be smart, and especially in these places where it's nature and animals. Sometimes you never know how they're gonna react. So be smart, get closer, but be smart. Next one, I want to isolate a little bit the seal, but it was impossible. The seagulls were everywhere. But I kind of like the fact that these seagulls sort of look straight to the camera, like the seal was aware that I was taking a picture. More seals and seagulls. I don't like it because, as you can see on the right side, probably I can crop it and probably that will be okay. It's just like trying to not do that. I'm just being exaggerated, I guess. But yeah, I was on the right side. I wish either I put them in the frame or not be there. This one just tried to, it was like this sort of middle line to divide two big piece of stones, and just capture a little bit of texture and little line towards the water. Kind of works, but not entirely, at least for me. Again, high point, trying to capture all these bodies stacking up. It was interesting that they were pretty close, the seagulls and seals, and they weren't bothered. A little nest of the seagulls. You can see a little baby. Don't like it that much just because like the plants are in the way, so you don't have enough separation to check the little baby seagull. But otherwise, it's okay. Funny thing, has more context, these pictures. Recently in my photo class last year, I did a presentation of Alex Prager, photographer. If you don't know her, you should go and check her work. It's amazing. I love what she's doing. So she has some pictures where she pictures a lot of big groups of people doing different things, like really non-meaningful activities or posts or stuff, and but making a way that's so interesting, and each individual has doing his thing. You can create stories, like in this case. For me, the funny part of all these pictures, what caught my attention is the sort of bald guy with the jeans and shirt is looking to this other group of people walking by. You can create a story about that. And sometimes street photography is kind of like about that, you know. You take picture of some people and you try to somehow convey between, you know, the lighting, how you frame, which type of people you're taking pictures, sort of make a little story about it. So I think I captured that, but not that. Like there's the poncho girl, seems like he's making a phone call, and then there's all the people on the edges. My only little grasp of this is I caught the body of the two guys with like the basketball shirt, the girl and the guy. I wish I had more of his body, but otherwise it's okay. Sometimes I'm really anal about certain things, and other times I just let go. Same thing here, just I feel like I left too much space, you know, kind of alone in the middle, but it's not like I can be, hey, people, you know, move to where I want. So I think it's okay for the most part. This is the poncho girl. I like she was looking into the seagulls, but somehow I like the fact that she had the poncho. And it was kind of lonely. I mean, I still had some people on the front, but you know, I tried to isolate her using depth of field. And I think it works. It looks great. And that's it for this roll of set of Ultrafine Extreme 400 with the Zorki 4 camera. I have another set. I think I have color film actually. So let me know, guys, if you like it. You know, thumbs up, subscribe, go to the little bell so you know exactly when I'm uploading more videos. Let me know if you want me to talk about the other topic, if you have questions about these videos and the photos, questions about the film, questions about the cameras. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but I have some knowledge, and I feel and think that sharing knowledge is the way that everybody should learn. So, and again, you know, I like to, and at least on my videos, put all my great things that I do as a photographer, and directing videos and whatever, and also my failures. I think I tend to learn more from my failures than success. So I feel some people get intimidated, like, oh, I shouldn't show my crappy photos or what I do wrong. But my hope is that you learn this, you know, with me, because I'm reviewing my work too, more not as concise and focused, but still I seen stuff that I don't like, and in the future I will improve. So thank you again. My name is Hugo Mesa. Subscribe, share, love. See you to the next one. Adios.